Recording. Recording deployed. Deploying Twitch stream. Initializing. Determining target server.
Fiddler.
Low orbit ion cannon prepared. Going live. We are live.
No.
What was that about an ion cannon?
The low orbital ion cannon?
No,
Don't use that. Don't use that. That's excessively rude.
No phone. No, stop alarming.
Isn't that an actual, like, security thing or something, though?
It is a stress testing tool, i.e. it's a DDoS tool.
Ah, okay.
Don't use it.
I'm just gonna move my character into the same hex as Guy.
Wait.
No, don't touch.
No touch.
Don't be rude.
Bad touch.
Your grapple check instead meets gun fu. I am shooting you. There, we're done.
Bang bang.
I bang you. I bang you with my bullets.
Oh my.
There. There. Have fun with that. Make love to my lead, you assholes.
Yes, stop with the PvP and somebody do a recap.
We found a secret military base that could have also been a club. We're not entirely sure. No one can disprove that it wasn't a club. They gave us lots of shiny toys.
We found a burb.
And we got a party member who claims to heal. We don't.
Squawk.
We haven't proved that yet. Milo isn't special anymore because she's also a Hemi.
Well, when the Master's voice rolls around, you'll still be special.
And that's basically all we
don't
got
know
because
that,
time
though.
constraints.
Pretty much.
Well, it should have also mentioned that you kinda got a new mission and stuff, you know?
I mean
Yeah.
that's just implied. We're
No, don't imply. Say. Imply
Hydra
nothing.
contracted us out and gave us a mission to.
I mean, I can't think of any other reason why we'd be given toys from a military base.
Lots of toys.
Because we asked very nicely.
Just got in there some body armor. That the GM may walk away, take away because I pissed him off in Final Fantasy.
So, is that axe still in your inventory?
Twitch app?
Maybe.
Oh. Twitch app, for as much as I do want to watch that, now is not the time.
Ow.
Getting very staticky, Razzie.
What was that? What was that static that really hurt?
That
Ow.
was Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's Raznir's microphone.
That's me
okay.
being too poor to actually fix my microphone.
Okay, I'm sorry. It just that really hurt my ears, and I was just like, ah!
Tygon, I'm flashing the enemy movement just so you have a rough idea when that happens, so you can not murder your viewers.
Okay.
So when you see flashing enemy movement, back up a little bit. And turn down your headphones.
Okay. Well, I think when we actually left off, you were getting on the way to the local airportorium, or whatever that would be called. Airport is probably correct. Because you have a bit of a way ahead of you.
Are we having to go to space? Wait,
No, you're not gonna go to space.
Go into space.
No space glass for Milo.
Space glass. Do the
Space
thing.
class. No. Okay, you know what? No, now I'm glad we're not going to space.
You should be.
They've remembered
Okay.
the thing. That is never a good time.
So, as you leave this well, you call it. It's not really military base, but you know, it's
Secret military command and control center.
yeah, that's probably a good way. As you leave the control center, There is a like a sort of semi truck thingy being loaded with lots of stuff,
Oh, is it our stuff?
and eventually it is also loaded with you, because you are asked, hey guys, get in the back. We need to get on the way, and you have to get in the back because there's not enough room for you all in the front.
Oh. Does somebody else get shotgun?
Of course, Yeshka is getting shotgun. She's in charge here.
Does she have a shotgun? As is proper?
I'm going to punch you. Shut up.
No, that's the origin of the phrase, though.
I know that. Shut up.
Okay. So, mostly lots of boxes and bags and stuff, but they were nice and put some seats in for you guys.
Yay, they're probably the stereotypical fold-down seats in the walls.
Yep.
I take up like half of them.
You told me to sit on the floor. And hold on.
You have a pillow and that it's not a very comfy pillow, but it's big enough for you, and then you're kind of strapped to the ground like you're another box. Or
Something with the cargo.
If I fits, I sits. So, how long is this trip gonna be?
Well, to the airport, that's I don't know, half an hour.
I imagine I'm having some trouble with the wall and the wings.
Thingies! Good, because that means nobody has to deal with Milo making a boxing pun. It is too short for that.
And, well, eventually you're there.
Da-da-da-da.
And, then all the stuff is loaded into Julius's transport chip thingy.
I know that chip.
And yep, you have flown in this before, well, except for Lavana, of course.
So does it look like Beast Drunk?
A little.
That's what makes it. That's how you know it's quality.
The controls are inoperable by anyone besides an otter.
It doesn't look bad. It's just not really anything special. No, it's a cargo transport ship thingy.
So it's not quite quality. The worse a space cargo looks, the better it is.
That's not true at all.
Could we
As long as it's in
potentially
less than 2
drop
pieces.
some cargo on the gun runners?
No!
Free guns! Gun runners?
A different type of cargo.
No, you're supposed to be at least at first a bit more subtle about them. Not, just because you read the chapter in the rule books that called "I want to drop stuff on them" doesn't mean you have to.
I would like to point out that the medic is breaking the first rule of medicine.
No.
I'm glad you don't have a statue as a melee weapon, or bust. I'm glad that didn't occur to you.
No, just for that, you guys have to help loading all the stuff.
Oh boy, do we have to roll for that?
No,
Oh.
just it's very annoying and exhausting. So ha.
Oh, I had to do that on Friday.
+1
Will
exhaustion.
you shut up?
And eventually you are on the way again, except this time you are airborne.
Ooh.
And this is a longer trip, so if anybody wants to do something on the way, then this is the time to let me know about that.
So in other words, hint,
Okay.
Milo. Allowed to roll.
Well, actually, I was going to say, why don't we take the time to get to know our new medic? I mean, we didn't exactly take that time earlier, so this might be...
You don't even know your medic's name yet.
Sure, there
We
has been
have
an exchange of names.
I didn't say it yet. I only got a guy's name.
Ooh. Oh boy. This is gonna be either full throttle or
Mm,
Mad Max?
be nice.
I'm being nice.
I don't trust you no more. You've
I'm
been
not-
making.
I'm not the one saying terrible things to you about Guy. I did none of that.
Okay.
I've been accused of it. I did nothing.
Definitely, probably looking into more information on Tars in her downtime. If they want to walk in, that's basically what she'll be doing.
I'm gonna switch
Okay.
keyboards. Tygon, I would like,
Yes.
if we're going to do the chatting thing too, probably
Yes.
getting, damn it, I keep forgetting the term. Not disadvantage. Complicate. On a project roll.
Okay.
Well, first I need to pull up my stats, because I thought I had my character sheet up, but I guess I don't. But I would
You
like to
don't
know
need it.
what you would like me to roll for it.
Let's go with digital operate roll.
Okay.
Mind exert, obviously.
Okay, because I'm not sure when when I'm gonna end up doing the engineering.
Well, probably not in flight.
Well, I don't know. I could have a soldering iron. You don't know that. Oh no, that'd be bad.
Don't they advise
Yeah.
against that?
Let's roll.
They specifically do.
Well, this is a private flight. You can do whatever you want.
They advise against a lot of things that it doesn't really matter anyway. Plus.
I'm wondering if that's actually one of them, though.
Oh boy, progress.
Yep, that is a bit of progress.
Okay.
There's a pretty good bit, actually.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, what's everyone else doing while he tinkers?
I'm going to
she
be
said that
talking to Leia here and trying to figure out if they've had to work with Yeshka before, how they met up with Yeshka, that sort of thing.
She's reading up on TARS. Is it like a book for like TARS for dummies or something like that?
How to operate on Tars.
Tower surgery for dummies.
So it's Grey's Anatomy, but TARS.
If it's something like that, Trish is gonna be very concerned.
How to Tar.
I believe that was a question for our new bird.
I'm gonna specifically put the book away quickly when I see the Tar walk in.
No, I
If
mean,
the Tar walks in.
Guy asked you a question.
I'm gonna assume it's a no. This is my first mission with her. I
I
don't
see.
believe this actually was one of my first missions working with Marsco. So,
We have a history. I feel like it'd be best if we explained it.
I figured based off of the reaction.
Yeah. You see, previous to this, we were employed by a different company to deliver an object. She was employed to take it from us. It didn't end well for her. She didn't get out in one piece. And her companions, most of them were seized by the IRPF at the time. Who knows if they're still in there.
Well, should I be concerned about being left behind as soon as we land?
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt. From the front of the ship, you hear a shout. If they weren't, I wouldn't need you.
I guess that answers that question. Now, admittedly, I'm not generally one to hold grudges in business relationships. However, I've also never been shot at before. So, it was one of those things where I don't necessarily blame her for doing what she did. But at the same time, I feel like there could have been a different way of going about it. It's just, that's none of my business, neither here nor there. I just figured I ought to tell you that's why that's there. I don't particularly hold it against her. It's just, I don't appreciate when someone tries to break me in half.
You sound very unsure about being in this line of work. How did you end up doing this, if that's the case?
I'm sure about being in this line of... That's
You got
funny because I
Shanghai.
wasn't supposed to be here. Yeah, I delivered food for a living. That's what I did. I wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. I have a very bad feeling that something or someone made it so that their processing got mixed up, and I somehow got roped into doing that mission in the first place.
Okay, my next question is, why are you still here?
The mission required we leave my home planet and come out here via a very large ship.
Have you
And I
ever?
don't have a job to go back to. So here I am.
And besides, have you ever
doing a
worked in the
thing
food
which-
industry?
Here I am stuck doing a job in which I could probably die with not a whole lot of prospects for any other options of continuing to feed myself.
Just like the
Have
food
you-
industry.
Have you considered... can we talk in private for just a few seconds?
Okay. My bad.
Shoo everyone off. Shoo.
It's not exactly like it's capable of private.
Hand motions too. The
Yes, the hand motions.
shoo.
Shoo!
With assuming the others respect the wish, there is a bit of privacy. This is an option.
Have you
Yeah,
considered...
I do.
Oh, look at down at Guy at this point, slightly concerned. Have you considered medication for anxiety? And
So at this
Seem-
point, I think it wouldn't help. It's kept me alive and in one piece.
yes, but it's not healthy to be on edge 24/7.
It's also not healthy to be riddled with bullets. So I think I'll take being on edge and slightly paranoid over filled with bullet holes.
Okay, I'm just... She reached for her shield for half a second to hand it off to you, and then remembered, oh wait, you're tiny.
I'm probably about as half as high as you. It's hard to forget.
And I'm just saying the shield's probably bigger than you.
It probably is. I could probably literally stand behind it and no one would see me.
Was it red, red, green, or red, green, red?
Considering that a normal-sized vector will get full cover behind the shield if it's put down, yes, definitely.
I would be invisible.
Yep.
You don't exist anymore. Well, that's really all I had to say regarding that. I'm sorry that you're still stuck here and don't really have much to go back to, but
It's okay. I'll survive, I suppose. I don't really have an option.
You sound really unsure with that.
Well, I mean, look who we're working with. Look at what we're doing. This whole line of work is absolutely insane.
Yes, well, that's why I exist. To make it a little less so.
Job security.
I heard that, Milo.
I know.
Yeah, as an aside, Milo's able to do certain things when it comes to electronics. He's the tech guy.
And the tar?
At this point, George is kind of talking to Milo and the other's like, was she reading the how to work on Tar's book? He's a little bit uneasy if she saw that.
I think you need to do a perception roll.
Uh-huh. I
Hey!
concur.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Well, I put...
With the roller.
Both.
Just perception. Alright, which one? Body, mind?
body perceive. Duh. We've covered this like so many times.
You see with your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes are part of your body.
Unless you've got the
See with your eyes.
the EMF. Oh, well.
Well, that's still a 10. So the one doesn't cancel it. You are pretty sure you saw Levana read a how to tower book.
I am a little uneasy about a medic.
I let's be honest though. How often does a medic have to work on a tar? You're kind of a special case.
True.
You've got more bits than everybody else.
Some might consider it what you call it
More assuring.
assuring that your medic is wanting to make sure she's up to date on stuff and so.
Making certain that they don't accidentally put your one leg in a place that it ought not to be.
Alright, I'm gonna put this back. What do you mean it doesn't go there?
It goes in the other place.
Okay. Well, they can come back if they wish. Sorry for pulling you aside. If there's anything else you need, do let me know.
Milo's gonna lean over to Trish before they come back out. I think I might have another love interest now.
I heard that.
Curse you and your giant ears.
Lesbian.
Did you just say ESPN?
No, I
Guy
said.
seems to have it in with the birds.
I said.
You stop making fun of me.
I said lesbian.
Oh, I thought you said ESPN. I was very confused. It's like that has nothing to do with any of this. Why?
She cares not.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knows that yet, though.
Admittedly, that is true.
So, like I said, the flight takes a while. Is not overly exciting, you know. It's you can't even really look out of the look out and admire the beautiful Venusian. It's like Venusian, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Venusian landscape, because this is a cargo ship. Cargo usually has very little desire to look out of the window, so there aren't really any.
Usually.
But But after a few hours, Yeshka, who has mostly been up in the cockpit, joins you in the cargo hold. She does look a bit grumpy. I mean, with that, more grumpy than usual.
I was gonna say.
Give me a body perceive roll, everybody.
Yay!
Yay! I'm not good at
Plus
this.
anything?
No, but if any of you has the auditory thing, then they get a simplify on this.
Okay.
Okay, then that's simplified, but it doesn't help me at all. Just too worried about the bird medic.
Oh. Hi, me.
Body is decent. Okay. And well,
Okay,
that's
well, the simplify helps me, I suppose, so that works. Hey.
Actually, no, it's simplified.
No, I'm afraid it doesn't.
Wait a minute. Body perceive what?
No,
Just body
body
perceive.
perceive nothing. Just
Okay, okay. Hey,
no.
I know that song.
You. No, you may remember simplify now means that ones won't cancel your successes anymore.
Yep, I remembered that as we were going. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, it won't help me.
Yeah.
Fact.
So Milo and Levana. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, by the way.
no, that's great.
Okay. You do hear her grumbling something about disco music.
A very confused look. Head tilt. Confused look. I don't. What?
Wait.
Are you actually asking her or just looking confused at her?
I do say what? And
she glares back at you for a moment and then says, "Take a look at the cockpit."
okay.
Oh,
Are you actually doing that?
Yes.
Okay, Mark Waltney.
Julius has very loud disco music playing.
oh,
Anything but disco.
oh.
Quick turn around. March back.
I'm sorry.
Why are you? Oh.
I'm sorry. He's a special case, I guess.
We
Why are
seem
we
to
all
just,
crazy?
We seem to just keep getting those.
I-
First the
I-
bat and now the otter.
Guy says this loud enough for literally everybody here to hear it. He doesn't mean to. He just mutters it loudly enough for everyone to hear it quite clearly. Why are we all crazy? It doesn't make any sense.
We're all mad here.
At this point, Trish just turns around like, "You guys are the crazy ones. I'm starting to think I'm the only normal one here."
That just
Normal.
means you're the crazy one.
In a day and age where we have guns, you insist on using knives to carve people. Yes, you're totally normal. Uh-huh.
She has an axe now.
Personal touch.
Uh-huh. Yes,
It's quiet.
that is totally normal. We're all quite crazy, okay? Don't bullshit yourself. That mess makes it worse. Denial's the first stage, isn't it?
I'm leaning on the shield at this point and looking down at Guy. You know, I haven't done anything yet. How am I crazy?
You joined our little motley crew. It's not a
Exactly.
good sign.
Trish looks down at her knives and kind of like on the battle axe on her back and is like, "I like my knives." She just says it kind of quietly to
I
herself.
like my stabbies.
I think
Okay,
we're good.
I have a feeling Yeshua was going to be trying to say something.
Yes. So after all this is after everybody is clear that everybody is crazy, Yeshka is basically going, okay, well, gonna land soon. Time for you guys to get ready. So she points to a few bags. There's your clothing. That should have your equipment, like weapons and armor and stuff. And go ahead, suit up.
Okay.
So as you as you get into those bags and boxes and whatever, you notice that it's in some cases it's not actually your stuff. It's equivalent, to whatever you had or what you requested to get. Just not 100% the same thing. And in some cases, your actual own stuff has been modified.
Ooh.
And in general, it looks a lot more, let's say, beat up. It looks like you have had this stuff for years and have been using it for years.
Oh, it looks well worn.
Yeah.
Well worn.
Quick inspection will show that it's still in perfect working condition, but it just looks well worn and really well done too.
It doesn't look like we got it just got it off the rack and thus suspicious.
Even personal armament?
Yes.
I think she's gonna be
Artificial weathering? Seriously? Fine, whatever.
I mean, have you seen how Chair started? I mean, Chair looks pretty good.
Excuse
We-
me.
We are trying to not stand out around here.
Just bought
At
that.
this point, I look back at the group again. Look back. Right.
Milo's perfectly okay with this. Milo perfectly understands.
You get it back in whatever condition you want it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not complaining. I was just surprised that you would bother with it.
Milo's going to take note of that specific wording in whatever condition we want.
And what you also everybody finds themselves with a new set of clothing, similar, well worn in look, and the common theme here seems to be leather.
Oh boy. Do we have to make a roll to see how well our butts look in the pants?
I am not sure what you would roll.
Body
for all that.
exert.
Body exert.
I would be open for community exert.
As the face, I feel like
So
I'm
close.
required to do that, but at the same time, I feel like Guy would never ever actually try that. So I'm not gonna do it.
Oh boy. Okay, no, guys. That makes perfect sense, because how does Atar even wear pants?
In HSD, they do.
Come on.
I do
You
not
just
know what
put
my
them
butt
on
looks
wrong
like.
this time.
Trish, you are positive this outfit makes your butt look huge.
I do not
I
like
hate
this.
to tell you, but it probably already does look huge. It is huge. It's as big as me. Now there's a problem with that because let's face it, you're a tar. That's kind of normal.
That's to be expected. In fact, if
It
that
turns
was
the
the case,
group and-
there'd be
yeah.
problems.
Exactly. If that wasn't the case, there'd be problems. So I mean, you having a big butt? It's fine.
Like lack of Nance.
Nature.
Boring
Treasure
and
self
brown.
taking so many hits.
I must know if 7s are a success.
Sorry, just a moment.
Hold on, I have to look up the rules on leather.
And where's guys roll?
Sevens would not be a success. So
No.
Milo, you are not sure. You think your butt could look better.
Oh, I could use more fishnet.
Guy, do
Okay, no.
it. Do it.
Guy would not do it, so I'm not gonna do it.
It's your roll.
Peer
It's
pressure.
not him. He doesn't have a choice.
Don't pressure the little guy.
Eric, you
However,
can roll
I will
for him
do a
to see if his
perceive.
butt looks good in your opinion.
Nope, I have no idea what's going on. I'm
Okay.
busy trying to figure out if I can make sure that this will fit over my giant ears or not.
No, I like to think that everyone else is checking out their butts. Guy just looks at them all and kind of like tries to
What is
sneak
wrong with these
a
people?
peek to see if it looks good.
No, that's not my community exert. That's my community perceive roll. My exert's higher.
Ah,
Okay.
So there.
I do have to
Okay,
roll my
that
this
happens.
community skills.
Okay. Well, eventually you're all nicely dressed up. Trish might actually need some help with this, unless she's used to wearing outfits like that. She should probably need some help.
more dresses. I don't think she's ever worn anything leather.
Yeah, then she'll probably need some help dressing up. But that is not a problem. You guys are there to help after all. And well, eventually you're standing there all nice and dressed up and everything. And yeah, you actually do look the part. You kind of look like bikers, you know. And Yeshka actually looks a little impressed. Goes like, well, okay, I wouldn't have thought they would be able to do it, but I stand corrected.
I'm a little surprised for myself. Giant, colorful bird. Wearing brown and black leather. I don't know what color.
The straps on the wings are a nice touch.
Hey, so you're telling me you're surprised? You know what? Either way, I feel like I look like a tiny child. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Close enough.
Eh.
Not long after that, the cargo transport ship thing sets down. A bit more roughly than you were used to. I mean, you know, this thing isn't landing like an airplane; it's landing vertically. But you have the distinct feeling that it's not quite standing straight. There's a bit of a tilt.
Are we landing all right?
Yeshka doesn't answer. She walks to the big ramp and hits a button, and bright light floods the cargo hold as it's lots of sunshine outside.
My eyes.
And you guys find yourself in a desert-ish area.
Oh.
Yeah, the ship landed in the middle of nowhere, so it's, you know, not a like landing pad or anything. So it's not surprised that it's not completely level.
I'm not complaining. I'm just like, huh.
Alright. Just grab everything and step out.
Mhm.
Really in the middle of nowhere, aren't we?
Well, there's lots of nowhere on Venus, so it's not hard to do.
True that. And there's a lot of biomes that are just left half empty anyway. Like, the most populated ones, unless I misunderstand the lore. And this is just a player thing, not Guy knowing any of that. A lot of chunks of Venus are just left wide open, and it's the lattice seas that tend to have more people.
Well, I don't know what exactly you meant with that the biomes are left empty. There's nature there. That's all there and working. But yeah, actually, not much of the planet is settled. That is correct.
Yeah. What I mean when I say biomes, I mean like different environments within the planet are just basically empty of any vector life. No one's there. It's like a ball that was all dressed up and ready to go, and no one showed up for the party.
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely such an area. Yeshka does a quick inspection, just walk around, take a look around, and eventually she announces herself to be satisfied with the landing location.
Works for me.
And she indicates to a few larger boxes. Come on, guys, we need to get those out.
Oh boy.
And now I would like to see a few body exert rolls, please.
With athletic modifications?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, thank you. That's one more.
Let's see, that'd be...
Oop.
Yay!
I'll take it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. I also have Simplify.
Yep.
Simplify on what? It's just body exert.
Athletics?
They didn't ask for athletics, they asked for exert.
Is that right at the end?
Yeah, no, I already forgot who it was. Somebody asked if they may add their athletics, and I agree.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, in that case, I should add 2 to all of my things.
Okay, there's no worries. We can do that. Yep. You get this done in good time, and nobody is hurting themselves while doing it.
Yeah.
I would like to note Yeshka is actually helping.
Whoa.
Why are you... I'm not
Just a
surprised by
little
that.
bit, right?
Yeshka's hands-on.
Yep.
I wanna...
Trish is like this guy's position at this point. Unsure about the contact here. Unsure about the medic.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
Trish is paranoid about everything right now.
What?
He's a little freaked out from the contractor, a little freaked out from the medic not knowing how to work on TARS, a little freaked out that her butt might be too big.
And now it takes up 2 hexes instead of 1.
Well, you're gonna get a completely new thing to freak out about, because as soon as the boxes are unloaded, they are being opened, and you find yourself faced with bikes.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, at this point she's like, oh jeez.
And with a very big, very toothy grin on her face, Yeska says, "I hope you guys can ride."
What kind of roll is that, if anything?
Would read a book help?
We don't have time.
No, I have read a book though. I could know the theory of riding a bike.
At this point, Trish just falls on like face palms, like, oh my god, what the hell did we get ourselves into?
Okay. Now, for just driving around I'm gonna say you're all gonna be fine. You know, no need to make any rolls. You can do this, unless you're gonna say, oh no, my character does definitely not know how to drive anything. You know, then that might be a problem.
But I want to know how good I look driving the thing.
This is gonna be a community roll, I'm afraid.
Okay. I'm gonna assume exert.
Community exert and either communication or subterfuge if you communication if you really want to look good. Subterfuge if you say you're gonna try and fake it.
Oh boy. I mean, fake it till you make it. Let's do subterfuge. Same roll either way, but nope. I do not look good riding that bike.
You fall over as you get on.
Also, there is actually not a bike for everybody.
The tar's gotta walk.
No.
Guy, I'm afraid they couldn't find a bike your size in time.
Guy's not surprised.
So
Neither
who
is
gets
he offended.
who gets the sidecar?
Well, actually, guy is small enough that he doesn't need a sidecar.
Oh, good lord.
That's even
Sidecar
worse.
for Trish. Well, it wouldn't be a sidecar, it would be a trailer.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
I just thought of this. How in the heck is Trish going to ride a motorcycle unless it's a trike? Like, there's literally not enough space on it for the butt.
Oh, they have a tower bike.
But they couldn't find a pocket bike?
No.
What?
No pocket rocket.
What? Is it?
Oh my god,
I have
those
legitimate
little tiny
concerns
pocket
now.
bikes are just
If they can
imagining
find a
going
tar
around.
bike, but they can't find a pocket bike, I have legitimate concerns.
Well, they only had time to get one.
Yeah, it's a lot
fine.
harder to like the tar around.
It's
So, you want to do trust exercise with the new medic?
No.
And if it makes you feel any better, they couldn't find a bike for Julius either.
Well, I'm gonna be blunt. That's part of what is it? What's the word? That's typical for lateral stuff. Micro's a little less so, but still. Heck.
gosh heckies.
Julius gets to ride in a car.
In a what?
Sidecar. And Guy, you are actually gonna get a saddle that is gonna be on Trish's butt.
I'm going to whisper fiercely in Trish's ear before we get up on anything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Never speak of this.
You got it. I'm so sorry. I just feel... Guys just look so utterly ashamed and disgusted.
Bird is having a giggle fit. Oh.
Okay.
I just pass Hyra and just kind of motion to her. It's like, just so you know, he's the one that hit you with the chair. And I just point to Milo.
Yeah, so?
And then Trish is just thinking like this is like revenge for all of that.
This has nothing to do with that. This is practicality. This is what makes the most sense.
Although some of it was probably, I don't like the little guy.
It's okay.
Kinda
I don't hold it against her. I wouldn't like me either.
I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised he hasn't done anything to Milo, given that, you know, he kind of did a golf swing to knock her out.
I mean, it's not like it was personal.
She also didn't see that, though.
Milo, why do you think you look so bad on your bike?
Oh, sabotage! Sabotage! It's bright pink!
Okay. No, actually, the bikes look very, very fitting as well. They are in excellent working conditions, but they look, you know, like they have had many miles behind them.
So...
And they are actual bikes on wheels. You know, no hover shit here.
Oh, no light cycles.
that's actually much safer on our part.
No hover Harleys.
Mostly because that would allow for a lot more, I guess, finagly nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Now hover Triumphs, on the other hand.
No, hover anything would be a bad idea.
Onward.
Speeder bikes.
You know what the saddest thing is?
What's that?
Is I have pilot too. I have one rank in it, but I have pilot, so it's like I'd actually be able to drive, and yet I can't.
Or you might like switch spots or something.
No, you could ask Trish to let you steer. Maybe it could probably be worked.
Yeah, I think the best idea is to just not and stay out of the way. Also, it does make one thing. It does make sense in one aspect, though.
What's that?
Well, I mean, when it comes time for the approach, who do you think is going to have the easiest time to actually jump on the damn thing?
Oh.
I don't have anything I have to hold on to go, and it's like, if we have to, you know, which hopefully we would not, if we'd have to jump that thing and while we're moving, I'd actually be able to do that viably. Because, yeah.
Also, Guy could, like, still shoot a gun from there, you know, without having to worry still steering the bike.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, I mean, this is a pain in the ass, but, hey.
Alrighty.
Onwards to adventure.
So yeah, Judge is just kind of looking over the bike and like trying to figure it all out.
I want to touch the map with my token. I don't know if it's allowed.
You are not allowed to touch. No touch. Don't touch.
If Yeshka is willing to give instructions, should anybody need them?
Instructions for what specifically?
Riding the bikes.
Oh.
Milo can do it. He's just bad. He just doesn't look good doing it.
Judge will ask.
I just... Okay. What did you think first?
She has no pilot. She is normally used to running.
I probably should.
Okay. Fortunately, we brought some we made good time here. So, I'll show you. And there's gonna be some impromptu bike riding lessons.
Oh,
So,
Do not drive
well,
in
we're
the
not.
middle of the lane between cars. You idiots.
oh
Don't-
damn! I look good.
Heck no, we can totally drive in the middle of the lane. We are bikers. These roads belong to us.
The guy's just gonna stare at her like, you are crazy. That is, man.
As we're driving, wings are totally spread out, full spread.
Milo
Look at
isn't a
us.
complete anarchist. He does not approve of this. Milo will
Oh,
remove it.
maybe it's because guy has been on scooter and knows that that is bad idea.
Of anyone, I think Guy would have like the most experience.
Yes, Kilgren. I see
And-
Dr. Tuts.
And
Oh,
Never mind.
and this is something else. Besides, look around yourself. Do you think there's a lot of traffic here?
Just like looking around for like
Nah,
holes or
nah.
anything I'll run into.
I mean, that's a fair point. As long as nobody's around, you can do whatever the hell you want. Just don't kill yourself.
and watch out for space cops. It's about quota time for tickets.
I wish to do. I wish to do
that'd be
things
funny
that would potentially kill me.
if we were somewhere near some place that actually would have anybody.
That's
For all
a-
intents and purposes, we would be the space cops out here. Do
I
you
wish.
know how traffic rules work here? Like, unless you're inside one of the cities, it's only the loosest of regulations agreed upon by all of the different corps. But even that can be kind of pushed one way or the other. It depends on what city you're in. And since we're not in the city, it can be argued there's 6 ways to Sunday and nobody would give a shit. That's why tickets out in places like this are delivered so often. No, if we're gonna worry about the law, we're gonna have to worry about it when we're inside of a city. Sorry, I used to drive all the time. Guy's just gonna mumble and walk away off to the side. He's like, I need to shut up.
When we finally do get going, I wish to do stupid that would involve me eventually kissing the pavement, probably.
No.
Yes, actually not so bad. He has it right. It's the IRPF only comes out here if somebody pays them to come out here, and nobody does because nobody cares. So
Well, I guess it's a good thing then.
There's
Yeah,
no money
re-
out in patrols.
really, the only traffic rules out here are the rules everybody who uses the upon.
Which, speaking of which, out of a weird curiosity, I wonder if it's kind of like the Autobahn, just the whole time, or if it's something else entirely. And I asked that as like a lore thing. I'm like, I know we don't have that answer. I'm just wondering it because, like, huh?
Oh.
Because if it was just an endless Autobahn, then I just have to hope that vectors drive more like Europeans and don't drive like Americans.
I
Because then,
would-
holy fuck, that would be bad.
I mean, I would
Just saying.
assume so. Just
I'm
because
saying.
since it's I can't think of the proper term for it now, but it's it's basically a corporate run government.
Yep.
For the most part, they're not going to instate a law that would make their deliveries slower. So I can
Yeah,
totally
that's
see them
true.
being like, just get it there. Don't crash, just get it there.
I imagine the only general rule that will also be enforced by the corporations is don't damage the street.
Yeah. Again, get there, just don't crash.
Don't damage the
Damage
street with
public
your
property
face, please.
and get there fast.
Hmm
Get
And
there,
don't get somebody killed in the process.
don't be stupid.
Oh.
Okay, well, after a brief lesson about riding and non-existent traffic regulation,
Yeah.
like I said, the ship gets secured, and Yeshka asks everybody to settle up. By the way, as it turns out, the sidecar is for Julius is on her bike.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Feel bad for her.
At the same time, I hope he has headphones, or at the very least, reduces wiggles to minimum amount.
Trish just sighs, gets on the bike, and says, "Come on, guy."
Well, that's more a safety thing, because driving with a sidecar, and more importantly a sidecar that has a person in it, is a bit more tricky.
Admittedly, that is a good point.
And unlike the rest of you, she actually knows how to do that.
Just fair points all around. Guy's not arguing about most of this, but at the same time, he's like, I wish I wasn't sitting on this thing. This makes me feel like an awful vector.
Just because I can't disagree with it doesn't mean I'm uncomfortable with it.
Per much.
No, I was thinking about having, a regular-sized bike but modified so Guy could ride it, but I thought you would dislike that even more.
Oh, that would be... Oh, good lord. Oh, that'd be hilarious. But I'm pretty sure Guy would be pissed the whole time. Mostly because he'd have to have some weird-ass straps or something.
Well, hey! Proper attitude for a biker.
That depends on if they're an angry, violent biker gang, or if they're really just a gang of Hagrids.
Of miscreants and vagrants?
No, Hagrids. Big bearded men with dogs and whatnot that they make baby noises at because they love them.
Oh!
Also, to be clear,
that makes a lot of sense to me now.
Where I live and some of the associations, I have been in more than a few biker bars, and I can tell you, I am super used to seeing the big beardy men make goofy faces at small dogs. It is very entertaining.
Question!
And let them.
Because I feel like you
Let
didn't know
them
this.
do
Because this is going to bother me now. Which came first, the character or the term?
For what?
Hagrid.
What do you mean? The term for what?
The term Hagrid.
It comes from the character.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Yeah, it's specifically talking about somebody who behaves like he does.
Yeah. Well, I want to know if he was named after that or... Anyway, let's move on. Motorcycles.
Okay. Yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot where we were for a moment.
You're welcome.
Dork.
How am I? How am I? How am I keeping everyone on track? This is weird.
So you get on the road. Well, first you have to go to a bit of wilderness because the ship didn't land beside the road.
That set off all sorts of alarms.
But eventually you will find a road, and it's like a like long straight road through the desert disappears at the horizon.
I'm going to assume Milo's gonna have nerd withdrawals.
You have what withdrawals?
Nerd withdrawals. I am assuming he doesn't have much of a connection out here.
Well, I mean, he could always spray paint a Wi-Fi symbol on his car. I mean, it'd be as useful as putting Wi-Fi in your gun.
Oh,
I like to think at this point, no matter where
IoT.
you are,
Oh
you
no.
have a signal.
No.
I am gonna say you can even out here you can still get a satellite connection.
Oh.
Might have to pay a bit of premium fees, but you can.
Don't do it.
Oh, time to do some phone freaking.
Well,
No.
I'm just. Well, the reason I would say don't do it is because, okay, look, we're planning to steal shit from smugglers, right?
I understand what's going on. It's just he's not happy about it.
Okay.
It's like you in the saddle.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I am completely aware of all the logic that's going on, but I'm not happy about it.
So, road.
Yep.
I have touched the map.
And
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I apologize, by the way, for the very bare bones map. As I haven't found good assets to actually decorate it yet.
It's fine.
I know the assets.
Like, no, seriously, this looks like the desert roads by my house. It's a road
And
with
desert.
dirt on the side that is very straight for 300 miles.
It's a desert road. It's got desert. It's got road.
And also, guys, I wanna level. I wanna level with you. Those of you who have played Full Throttle, you know how the general landscape and stuff here looks like.
So we're in Arizona. Got it.
I don't know where that game is supposed to take place exactly.
I'm going to assume Arizona.
But yeah, probably. Raznir, feel free to describe it to the others. You can probably do it better than I do.
It's a lot of desert and a lot of road. You might see a succulent or two, if you're lucky. Until you get
Yeah, so
into
this is-
civilization.
Well, and
Yeah, so this is where I live.
Oh, and very angry
Uh,
pigs that'll attack you on sight.
and well, yeah, there's some other stuff too, but we'll leave that be.
Lizards.
No, that's not what I was talking about, but that's okay.
No, there's no Sarlacc here.
Again, not what I was talking about. But okay. It's fine.
There is no Sarlacc
Can we-
pit here. We're fine.
Can we move on?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, derailed me.
So, well, yeah, she takes you to the road, and then in one direction. It doesn't really mean much to you guys, unless one of you wants to like try and GPS a map or something.
Nah.
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 Yes.
Do you mind if I make a quick roll? I'll tell you what it is in a minute. It's
Okay.
not me doing anything to actually affect the bike riding or whatnot.
Okay.
Just a mental thing my guy is doing.
Oh, so the things I do all the time. I'm gonna roll to see how he would react.
Something kind of like that.
Okay.
Presage.
Oh, keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know what's going on in a minute. No worries.
I smell plot incoming. I do not appreciate this plot thing.
Give me the plot.
A thing.
Oh no,
I
thanks!
don't like that thing.
No, sir.
I don't like no things. No, sir.
I ain't scared. No thanks.
At first you're going relatively slowly, which you can guess is Yeshka wanting to let you guys get comfortable with the situation. But soon you are driving faster. That's still at a more leisurely pace. You know, you would give anybody looking the impression that you're going to get somewhere, but you're also enjoying getting there.
We're off to see the wizard.
Yeah. How about you saw the journey is part of the fun, or getting there is half the fun, or however you call that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I kind of picture guy right now.
We're I was just gonna say we're simply on the highway to the danger zone.
I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you, sir.
By the way, Levana. Your outfit actually does include a sort of harness thing that you can use to like tie your wings down.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea to have those.
Not unless you want to accidentally let the wind just go whoop and fly away.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun
Give-
time.
Very stylistic mount.
If you go fast enough, you might be able to take off with the bike.
I guess.
It's probably a bit heavy for that.
It won't work with the bike, but you yourself, yeah, you'll get yanked right off that thing.
Mhm.
Well, I know what I want to do if I want to ram someone.
Caca, motherfuckers!
Oh boy, now we've gone from full throttle to just cause. Fantastic.
All right, so yeah, wings are definitely tied down for now.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Oh,
Let's be honest. This looks like something out of Mad Max, or at the very best, some kind of weird GTA DLC. We're the gun running DLC. Ah! Good lord, timing.
Oh wait, I forgot. I think I forgot to mention that Yeshka is dressed very similar as she usually is, except again the thing she's wearing looks more well worn, and she is wearing like a coat over it, but it still doesn't cover well the coat does, but the general outfit still leaves her legs and arms uncovered.
Friggin'
Showing off the robot arms.
Stupid side boobs. Not even the Teen Titan kind.
Yeah, and well, you're on the road for quite a while. Well, maybe an hour or so, or probably a bit longer. For at least some of you, it probably starts to get a bit uncomfortable, because doesn't matter how well the bike is built, if you're not used to that, after an hour or so, your butt starts to hurt.
My butt hurts.
Mm-hmm. So you are rather glad when you see well, this could be generously called a building by the side of the road. Kind of built against a sort of rock outcropping or thing, you know. And you can pretty easily tell that this is some sort of bar.
I feel at home now. Milo can get used to this.
This is a biker bar. It looks rather cobbled together, you know, so like it wasn't It wasn't for those of you who are used to proper 3D printed buildings. This was not. This looks like it was nailed together with whatever spare parts they could find on the side of the road.
Elegant.
But it doesn't look rickety. No, and this place obviously has been here for a long time. You can tell. It's easy to see. And because I am, if I get inspiration from something, I'm gonna shameless steal all the ideas. There's a sign over it saying kickstand.
Oh.
Ha! Ha! That's funny.
Milo's thirsty. Milo would like to stop and drink.
But you don't even have to mention that because Yeshka is driving into what passes for a parking space in this, which is really just a space beside the bar, which you can see people use for parking.
Oh.
It's not paved or anything unless you count like years and years of tires compressing the dirt into something just as hard as asphalt. So
Close enough.
yeah.
Milo is going to follow closely and park.
Okay. Well, I hope the rest of you are as well.
I'm assuming we have helmets.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping guys helping me back up.
Yep. I am. You're good. You're good. Hold. Stop. Stop. You're gonna end yourself. Stop it. Okay.
I will
There you
end
go.
you.
Now you're good.
Okay.
Sorry about that. There was an awful big rock that you couldn't see. Which Guy is now going to use to hop off the bike and just hop, hop, hop.
I would like to know, technically, you don't have to get off, Guy. You could just stay on that saddle on Trish's back.
Nope, not gonna do that. Mm-mm.
No, Trish is definitely kicking him off and like leaving the saddle there.
Aw.
Yep, that's what's happening. Like that Guy was already in mid motion trying to get that thing off of her before she even got off the bike. Like, all right, come on, let's get this crap off you.
Oh
It's
boy.
humiliating enough for me when we're on the friggin' bike. I'm not gonna let you know.
Well, I guess
Nope.
someone doing the whole tying the wing down thing at least. Everybody's going in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are you talking about? Milo's already inside.
No one wants to watch the bikes. Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Guy's gonna stay out here. What are you talking about? Guy's not going in there. No.
That you
Not unless Yeshka
Don't-
specifically asks him to come in. Like, or tells him.
No, she doesn't. But she does say that you don't need anybody to watch the bikes. Nobody who comes by here is stupid enough to steal bikes.
It's like horse thieves in the Wild West.
Except this is big burly men in leather.
Okay.
If there are bikes around here, they belong to a gang, and those gangs are basically the people in charge around here. You don't steal from them, unless you are after trouble.
Well, I hate to be that one to point out, but we're kind of looking for trouble. So I'ma stay here. And if you need me, just get the toggle.
Okay.
I'll come inside.
Guy has not forgotten that we are stealing from smugglers. That I would eat my hat if they did not have some kind of relation to some of the gangs out here.
Milo's already at the bar ordering the strongest thing they have.
The bartender points to a very, very strong looking.
That looks lovely. Also, for I think D20 had a hiccup.
Yeah, everyone sort of left like the room for a second.
Okay, it wasn't just me.
Yeah, well, what happened with me is everybody I couldn't hear anyone for a minute. And then it came back and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay, weird. I saw you guys. I saw some of you disappear, but well, everybody seems to be back. Hello.
Huh, that was weird.
Hi.
I just figured
Alright,
I'd
that
point
was
it out
weird.
because I noticed it.
Okay, well, I was trying to make a horrible "get me the strongest you have" joke, but that apparently didn't work out.
No, it did not because it interrupted what you were going to say. I feel like it did it on purpose to stop you from being able to say that joke. Maybe
That's
you should
fair.
say it.
Totally fair. Totally fair. No question. Okay. Well, the inside of the bar is it's a continuation from the outside. This place has been, let's say, custom designed, and like I said, it has been here for years. It is actually fairly well kept, though. You know, the inside is maybe not pretty, but it's out of the sun. That's a plus. And there's spots to sit down, and there's obviously a bar with a okay, didn't figure out a bartender. What haven't we had yet?
Kangaroo. I don't know.
A bear.
No. Bear, good idea. Big burly bear. I like it.
Who's probably also a bear.
Why'd you do this?
So long as he doesn't have a vaguely Russian accent, I think we'll be okay.
Of course not.
Of course not, that'd be racist.
That would be silly, little dog person.
Very silly.
You shut up. You shut up. Hey, he wasn't my character to begin with. I just had to adopt him. You leave off.
Sorry. Anyway. But yeah, there's a bear behind the bar, looking. It's not exactly looking bored, but that's probably because he's used to not having much to do, because there's not really anybody else there.
Although there's probably a very intimidating gun, but right under the counter.
Safe assumption, yes.
Because it's a biker bar.
You think he needs a gun? Look at the size of the fella. I mean, obviously, I'm not there, but I'm just saying, hey.
He probably doesn't. But why not? It's a biker bar.
Bonus points if the gun has duct tape on it.
And a flashlight? This isn't this isn't a Doom mod.
Shh. Let him dream.
I mean, we are dealing with Mars Co.
But you're not on Mars.
Rude.
Yet. What did I do?
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So, what he doesn't, the bartender doesn't really bother with greetings. Just you know, quick look to inspect you guys as you come in, and then he goes back to probably cleaning glasses, or at least looking like he's cleaning glasses. Because hey, what else is a bartender doing when there's no drinks to serve?
Cleaning the same glass for hours on end.
I mean, Milo helped a little bit. He ordered something.
Okay, don't patience, shark boy. You got in as a group.
Well,
But
I was gonna
now
look
that
concerned
you're
'cause he
not-
said
that-
nothing.
But now that you're inside, you may run up to the bar like an excited kid and order something.
It has been too long. It's been like a whole hour, maybe.
Oh my god.
So, are you really ordering the strongest here? What do you say? The strongest you have? Or
like that's not typical of Milo.
That-
Of course he's really doing it.
And it's a biker bar. It's the equivalent of beating up someone on your first day in prison.
Okay. The bear casts you a doubtful glance, but then he shrugs his shoulders, puts a rather small glass in front of you, and fills it with an amber-ish liquid from a non-labeled bottle.
Ooh, this
Give
is
me
homemade.
give me a quick body perceive roll, please.
Body perceive.
I would like to point out that I really badly want Milo to respond to his doubtful glance with a simple, "What? I'm literally a fish, dude."
I was thinking it. I was thinking it. Fish. In fact, you know what Milo is going to do? He's just going to point to himself. Fish. Hitting enter there will not roll. Oh boy.
Okay. You notice that since he's somewhat careless as he fills the glass, there's a bit what you call splash over.
Mhm.
And you do notice
Oh, did it bleach the counter?
small puffs of steam rising where the liquid hit the counter.
Oh boy. It's the good stuff.
It's acidic.
Oh. Milo takes 20 points of damage.
Milo wonders how well it's going to be compared to the Pangalactic Gurgle Blaster.
I'm not even gonna try.
Milo is going to take... I'm going to assume it's a shot,
Yep.
and he's going to take it appropriately, as a shot.
Okay. It hurts.
It hurts so
it
good.
hurts. It hurts probably in the way you expected it to hurt, so I'm not gonna make you roll.
It hurts so good. Come on, make it hurt so good. Copyright strikes. I am sorry, everyone. I have ruined it.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's Milo, so it's kind of a given that he enjoyed it.
So, what is everybody else up to? Right now, you're standing by the entrance, looking like ordered and not picked up. So,
And probably at Milo going, "Oh God, why?"
I'm just gonna lean against the wall. Or at least attempt to. That's probably a bit awkward.
Trish is just gonna kind of look at Milo and just, like, shake her head a little bit, then just walk over towards a table and sit there.
Milo is going to take a mental note to ask if the bird lady's actually a military doctor, but not ask right now.
probably wise.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, Yeshka is walking up to the bar as well. Just taking a glance at Milo, but not commenting.
Building a rapport.
And then she's waving the bartender closer. Glances behind her. Basically goes it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 beer and some info. To which the bartender raises an eyebrow, but then she just nods, puts like 3 bottles in front of her. Two of which she offers to Trish and Lavana.
Why not? Why not?
Of course, you're bikers. And after getting a nice refreshing drink from her own bottle, she starts talking to the bartender in somewhat hushed tones.
Time to roll. Yeah.
If you want to try to listen in, then you would definitely have to roll.
Oh, alright. Let's do the eavesdropping.
And again, those with the what's it called? Auditory gene refreshment thing will get a simplify on this.
Except me, because I'm not there.
Well, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't hear anything.
Just body perceive?
Yes, please.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
Sure,
What
sure,
is what is sound?
Obviously, the bird can't handle the ruckus background noise of a bar. Of a rowdy bar.
An empty bar?
Yes.
The silence is deafening.
Yes.
He has an audio track running in the background of loud music, talking, clinking of glasses, and the occasional fist fight.
The less than occasional, the more than occasional.
Okay. Milo and Trish, you do manage to pick up a few words, and what you can piece together is actually that Yeshka is inquiring about the other gangs in the area. Basically, what's going on with them?
And
Trish is gonna.
do we hear any tasty tidbits?
Nothing right now.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry, Trish. What? Please continue.
Oh, Trish is just gonna continue listening and trying to listen at all.
What you do manage to pick up is that aside from a few minor groups, there are like two important gangs that are active and basically controlling the area. And you are not catching their names because I have not been able to decide on names for them yet.
The street sharks and the fire pigs.
Shut up, no. Street Sharks is copyrighted. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's not that, and it's not the Shark and the Jets either. Because the soundtrack for that is also copyrighted.
Oh no! We can't have a
bears?
dance fight. Oh no!
And but she's also basically she's basically what you can gather. She's trying to find out how to basically meet them, meet the guys in charge of these two gangs.
Okay. I'm gonna let her finish her conversation.
Mm-hmm. Um. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Okay. Eventually, she's done and joins Trish at the table she has chosen and waves to Lavana and Milo to join them if you have not already.
Alright.
If I must leave my proper seat.
Yes, you must.
Okay, then he will.
I'm gonna guess that they messaged me and told me I should probably come in.
Milo will do so
yes.
because he has to leave his seat.
Okay. So guy's going to come in after a minute.
Guy also draws a glance from the bartender. No comments though. Just a raised eyebrow.
I do not acknowledge him in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Okay, once you're all seated, Yeshka starts talking again. She goes, alright, this is my plan. We need to make contact with the guys who are running the area. Which is a bit more tricky. Especially that, as you can probably imagine, these guys don't necessarily get along very well. But we need them to. So I think I've found out as much as we can. So we're gonna try to contact each of the gangs in turn and ask them for a little get-together at a neutral location.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like trouble. Gangs typically don't like that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, we don't have much of a choice. We for what we're trying to do here, we need some local support.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Very well.
So what kind of local support? Got a gang in mind?
Yeah, the two I just mentioned. Out of character, yes, I'm sorry I don't have names for them yet.
Okay.
It's all good.
So the first challenge is contacting them and convincing them to, but just to meet us. If any of you has any, be the time to voice them. So,
Are these old friends of yours, perhaps?
unfortunately not. No, I was back in my day. I was active on Mars, not here on Venus.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Unfortunately, this is not so simple to just send them the message on their toggle, because these aren't really the guys who leave their numbers in the registry, so it's not really an option. Frankly, I'm not even sure these guys have toggles.
It wouldn't be the first time folks who didn't want to be found.
Heresy.
It's not heresy. Like, no.
He's a nerd. He's a nerd. He
It's
doesn't-
typical of people living off the grid.
Yes, burner toggles. I know, but my Twitch.
I don't have any concerns to voice. Just not that I can think of.
Nope. Milo's gonna sit there looking perfectly mercenary.
Yeah, not too any concerns on Trisha's end.
I've already accepted the job. A little late now to be complaining.
We're along for the ride.
Alright, well. Yes, not to worry, you will get paid.
I don't know if that was said out loud.
It wasn't, but it's fine. We can assume it was.
Okay, sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I was just like,
I mean, it's not like we. I think of all of us, though, Milo was the only one who trusts her the most, just because mercenary.
Trish doesn't really trust her because the last 2 times we encountered her, she tried to kill us.
She was on the job. It's fine.
And she actually only tried that once. The second time you encountered her,
She
you
learned
just had a talk.
yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Like what I said earlier, man. It was business at that point. If she had a personal issue, she would have attacked us already. But it's not a personal issue. Like, this isn't me saying anything. I'm just like, as a player, pointing out. Doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Adventure. Something.
She also, like, halfway crushed Milo's hand.
Oh yeah, I remember
Well,
that.
he deserves that anyway.
He kinda did. I love that every time he tries to show off, it fails miserably.
I think she's
The
pretty
world
great.
is-
She's pretty great. She hasn't tried to kill me. She gave me a bike.
Mhm.
Loan.
In fact, when hired you, and you looked up some info on her, it said that she was pretty good to work for.
Whoa. Was the recent failure in the mark in there, or?
No.
Oh,
No, she's not gonna advertise that.
That's also very recent.
okay.
That too.
Sorry.
Oh no, the sleepies.
Okay. Boop. There. Well, I guess in that case, can enjoy a few more drinks and then we'll continue. On our way, I mean.
Mhm.
Milo's gonna ask for the recipe of that strong drink he had.
I highly encourage you not to do that.
But it was.
Third is good. She didn't even finish the first one.
You gonna finish that?
I'm just gonna turn to Milo and like,
I don't think
you
you
okay
need
to
it.
drive afterwards.
You have not seen me sober yet, madam.
That I was gonna say he hasn't been sober this whole time. like guys going to just lean over very quietly, whisper in there. He's actually been drunk this entire time. He's literally never sober if he can help it.
It is.
He has a heart
Sober
attack.
that one time during the party.
It wasn't pretty.
That would have ended poorly.
Well, unpleasant for everybody involved.
You would not like that fate. It's a lot of
I'm
babysitting.
gonna go ahead and say no because your health is my concern.
Grumble, grumble.
Anyway, you do not need to worry about the recipe because the bartender is basically gives Milo a long look and then grumbles like, "Not in your life, little guy."
Then I will remember to come back because it was delicious.
Which is precisely why he wouldn't give it to you. Duh.
But the question was supposed to be a compliment. It's like, oh, this is good. This is good shit. I like this.
Well, asking for someone's recipe is very rarely a compliment in that kind of situation. Just saying it's good shit is usually the best way to go about it. Just
It depends on the person.
like,
And he seemed
no,
affable.
like he's a. It's a. I'm not gonna explain it.
No, I get what you're saying. I just disagree.
Vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom.
Vroom.
Vroom vroom vroom.
Wow.
Oh. Okay. You do a little vroom vroom vroom, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, you drive for several miles. When at one point, Yeshka suddenly reaches out with her hand and indicates the side of the road,
Okay.
and then basically pulls over.
Suppose we're all doing the same.
Follow.
The gesture indicated you're supposed to.
Supposed to is different than do.
Just follow.
I mean, if you want to be
Somehow
alone
follow.
on the desert road,
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, she gets down on one knee and starts like fiddling around on, actually on Milo's bike. You know, you didn't notice any problem, but she sure makes it look like there's something to fix on it. And she motions you to gather around a little. And then says, "So, there's a truck ahead coming our way. Mingle around a bit, look bored. Gonna make this look like we had a little what you call it?
breakdown.
Yeah, thank you. Well, like we had a breakdown. Try to take some pictures of the truck, but don't let them see you do it."
So, in other words, who's got the highest subterfuge?
I got 1 point.
I've got 3 and a boon.
I do not
I
have
got
been.
1 point.
Okay, let whoever has who.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, 3 and a boon. You do that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna stand with my back to it and kind of act like there's I guess, a wall.
What?
Well, it's sure enough, you can see a truck coming from the direction you were driving. There's a really big, burly, sturdy machine. You know, the kind of truck you can guess that can probably circumvent the planet and still keep going. Oh, and sorry, I meant like a semi. Sorry,
Yeah.
my mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a subterfuge roll. I'm trying to figure out which trait to use for that.
I want to argue for mind, but
Of course, because that's your best stat.
of course, body wouldn't make sense really.
Yeah, I would say community, generally community exert.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go with. Or if any of you has a suggestion there, then I'm willing to listen.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think community.
Well, no. there- Oh boy.
Nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, the truck passes you without incident. In fact, it passes also without slowing down or anything. You know, it's just thunders past you.
Mhm.
And once it is out of sight, which, you know, considering the nature of the road, takes a while. Yeshka gets back to her feet and motions for Milo. Okay, come here, let's see it.
Milo's gonna pull it up. And share with the rest of the class.
She inspects the picture recording, whatever you did. Probably I would assume that in that age it's even a recording would be high quality enough to to recognize details.
Mm-hmm.
So she inspects it for a while, and she goes, okay, it's no particular markings, but that's not really unusual. Still, can you get a connection out here?
It would take some doing. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it's not like the tech hasn't been around forever. I'd be able to do something.
All right. If you if you have trouble, try this address. So gives you an address that will help in case you can't get anything else. And send the recording here so I can have people back at command see if they can make anything out of it.
Okay, time to send the relevant info to the relevant people.
Which it takes you a few minutes, but even and the connection speed is like abysmal, at least for what you compared to what you are used to.
Yeah.
Like it probably takes half a minute or so to upload this video. So
Milo looks physically pained by how slow it is.
yeah, that's like wasted time. It's horrible.
It's so inefficient.
That is done. Well, eventually you are getting back on the road. Quick question: How does it look with time for you, Rezi?
Rez mentioned 15-minute marker a little bit ago.
Yeah, I got in about 7 minutes.
Okay. 7. Did I understood that correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I guess then we might just as well call it here.
Okay.
It's not really worth getting into anything else with 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
And okay.
Let's see how. Let's check our points.
The points?
I-
What makes you think you're getting points for this?
Because we have a kind and merciful God.
No, we
Occasionally.
don't.
Okay.
The plot only means our kind and merciful God cares.
For real though, take your 10 XP
10 XP.
and 50 credits.
End game. And 50 credits. Where is... Oh, there we go. That would be... And I'm keeping this in just to make sure we have it on record in case for whatever reason we're like, hey, how much were we supposed to get that day? Because logging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like logging.
Time to
All
shut
right.
things down. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, viewers.
Goodbye.
And stay golden, because that's the only reference I could think of right now.
Stay classy, San Diego.
What?
Anchorman.
What?